What's up, party people? We're gonna go with round 2 of opening packages that came from Illinois,
Right.
from my aunt.
So this is the pickers round 2. What would you say they paid for these two things?
Probably $10 total.
Okay.
For those of you at home, I got 2 fat packs, 4 Commander Precons, 4 draft packs, 3 boosters each, and 1 collector booster, and something like $40 or $50 for the total purchase price.
Yes.
So we're gonna open up
Pickers round 2.
a Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate fat pack, and then
will
we will open up a Streets of New Capenna collector booster.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what was good in this.
Ledger Shredder.
Ledger Shredder, and what was good in here? Do you remember?
Dragons. There's
We'll go
the
with
dice
dragons.
roll. There was the dice roll dragons.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Alrighty, so they're trying to save the environment now.
Fight the power.
All right, so I do have. So this is obviously a land pack.
Yeah, and it's wax paper, and I appreciate that. You're gonna open the land pack?
Just make sure.
Yeah, that is wax paper.
That is wax
I really
paper.
appreciate that. So that's nice.
That is all the lands.
So that's a year later from last video. Last video was 2021.
This is 2022. But this is different. What's going on here? This is.
So no.
They feel a little foily.
Yeah, there's probably foil lands and
then one card.
one crappy card that's not worth anything.
Yeah, these are foil. This is the Wand of Wonder.
Show the bend.
Show the bend.
Folks at home the bend. Look at that. That's why you don't collect foils.
There's nothing wrong with your screen. I have just pringled all the things. Wand of Wonder. It's roll a d20. Each opponent exiles from the top of the library until they exile an instant or sorcery card, then shuffles the rest into their library. And then you may cast up to X instant or sorcery spells from among the cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. But X is determined by you rolling the d20.
Oh my god.
Oh, good lord. Okay, if you get 20, you get 3. That's the important thing. But really, you're going to probably get 1 or 2. Oh my good lord.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave this here because it's a rare.
Although that could be hilarious, right? I mean,
If you're doing the roll deck, I think you've already made a commitment.
yeah, you got to put that in there and get 3 random cards if you roll the d20.
Alrighty, we have a human elf druid, which means somebody went where they weren't supposed to be, or else you wouldn't have a human elf.
Right, guess what happened? Guess what happened when bodies start slapping?
That's right. Tokens you control have tap for green. Something says Reese and this card might be friends.
Shit. Well, now you got that for Reese. Reese the Redeem, folks.
Alrighty.
More.
Background. Gonna have to spend a moment on backgrounds.
Oh my God.
I didn't love background. Not this card. I mean, this one's probably kind of stupid, but I didn't love backgrounds when I first saw them. But then I read a few, and I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty awesome. There's a few of them that are like, that's almost an auto-include with certain color combinations.
It's like, what is the commander where you can have a partner?
Partner,
right?
yes.
I didn't love partner until I saw what TB did with Dargo.
There you go.
And that is horrible.
Well, I'm just saying some of the enchants, even if you're not playing a commander that has background, I'm saying you want to play some of these because of how they impact your commander. There's one that, like, your commander gets double strike.
Right.
Why would you?
Why wouldn't you play that? Right?
Yeah.
Right. And if you're in a mono-colored commander, it splits color. So.
Alrighty, Will Blade
of... Is that foil?
No, I think it's just foil. Will Blade of Frontiers. I want to say I got this one reprinted in that commander stuff that they added into Mom. So, and I have a different art that I don't like. Alrighty, but this one is kind of fun in and of itself. When you would roll 1 or more die, instead roll that many die plus 1, and it'll ignore the lowest one. And whenever you roll 1 or more die, put a 1/1 counter on this guy. This was my commander when I went rolling.
Oh, really?
Because every card was to roll.
I can't remember.
It didn't do well.
Are you sure that's not edge foil?
I could be wrong. You let me know.
Yeah, no, that's etched. That's etched foil.
That's etched
That's
foil.
etched foil rare.
Cool. Well,
Not bad.
So that's
probably
two.
that's now it's 20 cents instead of 15.
That's right. That's 2 rares for this pack,
Yes.
and we're still going.
We're still going.
Wind Shaper Planetar. Okay, it's an angel flying flash for 5. When it enters the battlefield during declare attacker's step, okay, for each attacking creature, you may reselect which player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. They
fun.
misspelled fog.
Yeah, that's fun. They did misspell fog.
Minthara, Merciless Soul, Ward X, where X is the number of experience counters you have. Okay, there's not a lot of experience counter things out there, but this could get bad.
Yeah.
And if you can put this in with a deck who has something else that gets experience counters, that's good. Let's see. At the beginning of your end step, if there are permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, you get an experience counter. Oh wait, I made a commander with this deck, and y'all got very annoyed with me because I had something that would like create a token every single turn that I would sacrifice, and this was ramping up to where I had all my.
When you're trying to refer to a particular game where we got mad at you, it really starts to blur.
That's a really fair assessment. It is.
So 3 rare pack. What is this?
This is a 4 rare pack because
this is
a
when
list.
they started to jump. You got a list card.
I got a list card, and it's a lace.
Moonlace.
Moonlace. Target spell or permanent becomes colorless because pure lace turning something white was so popular. We needed to have a colorless equivalent. Thank you.
Wank.
For my. This is slightly worse than a Mudhole.
Right.
Is what I'm going to go with. Which I want to say at one point Wizards considered Mudhole the worst card ever.
You know what? Someday I want to prove you wrong. I want to use that card someday.
When you have to use 4 cards to make 1 card work, I've already won.
You've already won. You get a mythic.
We got a mythic packed weapon. I don't remember this mythic, which means
Yeah,
this is not a good mythic.
I have no idea what that
As long as packed weapon is attached to a creature, you don't lose the game for having 0 life or less. That's not bad. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, draw a card and reveal it. The creature gets XX until end of turn, and you lose X life, where X is that creature's mana value.
Okay.
So I'm going to flip and have an Eldrazi, and then you lose 10 life.
That's it.
I do 10 damage to you, but I also do 10 damage to myself.
So what? But you can't lose the game.
Fair. Oh, we do get multiple rares already.
Monster
Manual.
Oh, yeah.
Does 2 things. Mill 5 cards, and then return a creature card milled this way to your hand. Okay. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Well, that's
not bad.
Better. So you got to pay 4 to get it out, and then 2 to activate it.
I still don't hate that.
I don't. That's not. Yeah. What's wrong with this?
Yeah, I don't hate that. Oh, yep, that's that guy. There he is. That's Doc at the party after 2 glasses of wine. That's it right there.
Yes, our garbage.
You can read the name. You've been caught stealing.
You've been caught stealing
once when you were 5.
That's yes. All right,
Yeah.
And then we get a token. Not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's Flash.
Oh, we got a Planeswalker that I haven't seen, which means I'll have to play it.
Right, you have to play it. Oathbreaker deck.
Which, by the way, is still my least favorite format, but I love you guys, so I play it. Alrighty, whenever you cast a spell you don't own. What?
You know, you can't bash Oathbreaker on this channel. That's our bread and butter, right?
I can bash whatever I want.
All right, go ahead. All right, so whatever.
Okay, whenever you cast a spell you don't own, create a 3/3 black demon creature token.
All right, I want to know how that's going off.
Okay.
Get me there.
+1, draw a card. For each opponent, exile up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from that player's graveyard and put a page counter on it. Okay, so 1 turn you get to bump it up and put things.
Okay, now it's got to live again.
And then the next turn, you may cast a spell from among cards in exile with page counters on them without paying its mana cost.
So this Mamma Jamma's got to at least survive 2 turns.
Right. Well, yeah, I put in the play the first time. No page counters, so there's no point to do the bottom one.
Right.
I got to do the first one. The second turn, I can cast your stuff for free. Every time I cast something, I could make a demon creature. This is a crazy hurdle to get over. It's on 5.
And it's on turn 5. You want to do other things with your 5 mana on turn 5, so not happening.
That's right. All right, we got Tavern Brawler.
Yeah, we don't care about him.
Don't care. Popular Entertainer. Oh, I'm going to have multiple rares, though, because this came early.
Yeah.
Popular Entertainer. When commander creatures you own... Let's see. When one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, goad target creature that player controls.
Right.
So if you have a flyer, you can make sure their baddie never attacks you.
That's not a rare?
It is a rare.
Okay.
Sorry, you're right. I've got the little foily thing. So I'm going to have more rares than I was thinking.
This is when the madness started.
That's right. Gale, Waterdeep Prodigy. Okay, so many words. Choose a background. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, you may cast up to 1 target card of the other type from your graveyard. If a spell cast from your graveyard would be cast this way, put it in your hand. So I cast a sorcery, I get to cast an instant from my graveyard, but it goes away. The sorcery goes to my graveyard. And the next turn I cast an instant, I can recast the sorcery. I can see where that would go.
Yeah, that's a blue thing.
That is a blue thing. Oh, we've got a little 3 casting cost dragon shaman. I do have a warm spot for low casting cost dragons because there really just aren't any. But
it's a 4/2.
It's a 4.
And then it's a dungeon maybe.
It's
No,
the
that's
dungeon
the initiative card with dungeons. So now you have all the dungeons back.
I do have all the
You
dungeons.
could thank your in-laws for getting you all the dungeons back in every form possible.
Alrighty, our rare Eldritch Pact.
Oh, we have a 1 rare pack finally.
7 to get this.
Wow.
Okay, so this better win me the game. Target player draws X cards and loses X life, where X is the number of cards in their graveyard. So if Doc's doing that thing where he's trying to mill himself out,
and then you force him to draw.
like he's,
I
could do this, and then he has to pay. If he's got 20 cards in the graveyard.
If we played sideboards, maybe, but I don't see that happening anywhere in the world.
Yes. Alrighty, Human Rogue Assassin for 4. Does it make the cut?
Ravenloft Adventurer.
That's right. When Ravenloft Adventurer enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. Well, we love it already.
Right.
You take the initiative. If a creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile it and put a hit counter on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure this isn't supposed to be in Streets of New Capenna? They're putting hits on things.
They're putting hits on things, yeah. That was the Mafia.
Whenever Ravenloft Adventure attacks, if you've completed a dungeon, defending player loses 1 life for each card they own in exile with a hit counter on it. Oh.
Somebody's broke that somehow.
I'm sure they can. You do a board wipe and then somehow get the... No, you'd have to keep this guy alive for that to work. And it's a 3... You'd have to have like lots of battles going back and forth, but without board wipes.
Yeah, let's leave this one to TB to figure out.
Yes.
He's good at noodling.
It's a campfire. Oh, we're going to have a... this card is saying it's a campfire. I don't know what to do with a campfire.
No, yeah, I don't either. And
He's not going to work. Look, why do you give me a reprint of a card that only came out a couple years ago?
I don't know why they're doing that. The list is a mystery.
They're supposed to be... I get the ones that are flavor-driven. It matches the flavor.
They build the list around the sets that they're putting out. I don't get it. I'm not on that committee. I'm glad I don't work for Wizards because I'd complain in every meeting.
I can put an exception for it. The word makes a lot of sense right off the bat. Other than that, I don't want a card that's 5 years.
No, you've got
newer.
And especially if it's uncommon. So moving on.
Yeah, if I'm trying,
whatever that's Ravnica, I think.
Ravnica Alliance. Yeah,
right.
If I can get...
I will sharpen that knife for next time. Sorry, this thing is really dull.
We'll swap it out.
Ow! I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, this is really dull.
Nurse. I may be married to one. She may have multiple times had to.
You can go ahead and use this next time. Wow, what happened there? Did I do that with the knife?
No.
What is this?
It was in the pack. Is that a trimming from...
That's a trimming off of the... That is a trimming. There you go. That's why you watch the video, folks. You just got a trimming from the factory. That is the sheet trimming.
I don't think that's worth anything.
No, it's not. But I've never seen that, and I open a lot of freaking packs.
I'm now just like speed going through these alternate
Run
art
it and
ones.
gun it, because we want to get to this new Capenna collector booster.
Ooh, fireball.
Most people turn off our videos after about 6 minutes anyway, so it's okay. They do.
Oh, we're gonna have multiple rares. Alandu the Seer. Good lord, that's a lot of words. Let's see. Draw a card.
It's a 3/5 for 4.
Yeah, draw a card, exile a card. This does so many things. I have to read it. It gains when the last time counters. Oh, you put a time. You suspend it basically, and you can cast it without paying its mana cost. And if you cast creature spell this way, it gains haste. Okay. Wow, that's like so much.
Yeah, don't make me read that.
I'm not gonna make you read that.
And that's a background. And what do you got?
Near a wild mage.
Etch foil is
and my
a rare?
etch file. It is a rare. Whenever you cast a spell, you may put it on the bottom of its owner's library. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card, and you may cast the card without paying its mana cost. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. It triggers only once each turn. So if you like do a brainstorm right, you cast the brainstorm. I guess you'd have to have something where you've sorted what's coming.
This just reminds me of people who used to play Necropotence with a deck full of swamps.
Yeah.
And then they just fish till they got the right card and win the game. But
Spire Garden.
there you go.
The
Not bad.
current replacement for the dual lands, which I appreciate quite a bit.
Yeah, it's cool art too.
Yes. Cool. So that's
I have a
3
feeling
rares.
that any new player that comes to our table will be getting that because if you don't have 4 Spire Gardens by now.
I only have 1 each. I don't
Oh,
go
okay.
get play sets anymore. I just, whatever I pull, I want to have 1 of something. Alrighty, so we have a foily commander, 9-finger keen. He apparently used the knife.
Be careful, that's really sharp.
Menace. Oh, wait, so it's 4 to cast. He's got Menace. He's got Ward. Pay 9 life.
Yeah, nope.
Okay, Doc would pay it.
Yeah, Doc would pay it. He'd spite pay it for you.
There was something I had where I had a ward out that you had to pay life, and he paid. It wasn't 9.
Fuck it, I hate you this much.
That's right. Whenever 9-finger keen deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 9 cards of your library. I'm noticing a theme. You may put a gate. Oh, there we go. Now we're out. You may put a gate card from among them on the battlefield. Then, if you control 9 or more gate, put the rest into your hand. Oh, well, that might not be bad, but you got to do combat damage off of a 4/4 and have 9 gates.
Yeah, but be playing gates too.
Well, there is a gate.
I know,
thing.
Maze's End or whatever. I know people play gates, but yeah, I don't know.
All right, we got 4 rares out of that one.
That's just, I mean, this. Never mind.
Oh, wow.
Carl, edit that out. What did we get?
Noble Heritage. Alrighty, she's so amazing that they've covered her face.
Yeah.
There's it's a background. Okay, commander creatures you control have when this creature enters the battlefield, and at the beginning of your upkeep, each player may put 2 1/1 counters on a creature they control. For each opponent who does, you gain protection from that player until your next turn. Hey.
Huh? Yeah, I knew this one was something.
That's not bad.
I don't live in a country where people cover women's faces, but that's an instant red flag for me.
That's right. There's some there's some politicking, and Stitch loves politicking.
Yeah, I do.
All right, we have another list card, Cult of the Waxing Moon, from one of the few sets back when I was when I would buy quads of everything because we played Standard.
Right.
This is the second Innistrad. I bought 0 packs of this set.
Yeah.
It
wasn't your jam. It's fine. All right, last pack in the fat pack, and we better make our money right here.
That's right. Yeah, we don't even know where we're at on this. Well, I guess we've made our money because these were all gifts.
And that's right. Yeah, this was all love. The cost was love.
And then we still have our 1 Streets of New Capenna. All right, so we're doing this.
Carl, you try to get this under 30 minutes for us, all right, buddy? All of it.
That's right. I mean, look, we don't normally get the chance to talk for 2 hours.
No, it's cool.
If it's not 2 hours on the thing, that means Carl heavily edited it, and then I will be filing a complaint with the Writers Guild.
Yeah, we always have those other meddling kids with us.
This seems like this needs to be the map that we need to have.
I
haven't even read the card yet, but I'm just going with this. We've had the same
Council of 4.
We've had the same 4 pretty much through COVID. We've had a few guests on occasion. We love the guests, but it's been the same 4.
It has been us
putting up with each other going, I need this.
Yeah, when I look back at the pandemic, it's y'all three that kept me alive. Yeah. But I have played this card.
Alrighty.
I've never put it on the table, but I've put it in decks.
3 white, blue, human noble. Whenever a player draws their second card during their turn, you draw a card. Nice.
Yep.
Whenever a player casts their second spell during their turn, you create a 2/2 white knight creature token. This isn't overpowered, but I do love the name.
No, I've played this because it filled a slot, but.
Okay, criminal past, it's a background. I'm not going to read it. Creature gets bigger, equal creatures in your graveyard. Okay, I mean, it's neat, but whatever. Glunch, the Bestower.
You've played this.
I have played this. I want to say Glunch sounds like who you wake up with in your dorm and you went, oops.
Yeah, no. Yeah, she's Glunch, she's Glunch, she's Glunch. She might be dead.
Who's going to get the Glunch?
Right. Hey, Carl, you got Glunch in your bed. You want me to get her out of here?
All right, so we have an 05 flyer. At the beginning of your end step, choose a player. They put 2 1/1 counters on a creature they control. Choose a second player to draw a card, and then choose a third player to create 2 treasure tokens. This is a commander card.
Of course. Yeah.
It's a commander politics card.
It's a group hug commander politics card, but yeah.
Someone's getting nothing, and other people are getting things.
Something. Yeah. It's a total politic card.
Jahira's respite. All right, let's see. 5. Searching for land. Okay, I don't play 5 casting cost land ramp cards.
No. Yeah.
Search your library for X base of land cards, where X is the number of creatures attacking you, and put those cards on the battlefield tapped and then shuffle. Prevent all combat. Well, maybe I will.
Yeah.
Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you this turn. This is a fog.
Yeah, it's like this is the ultimate fog. It's like, go ahead, turn it sideways at me. Well, he's got 5 open mana, and he just
This is a fog with Huevos.
I want to see you play that. I want to see you play that and make Doc shit himself.
That yes, we're gonna have to do that. Now the ultimate fog is the 3 white black one, where you prevent all damage, but each damage you prevent, you get a 2/1 flying creature.
Right. Yeah, that is the ultimate. But this is pretty good.
This is really good, especially in green that can get to 5.
That can get to 5, right.
We got a foil, and that is that for that. Would you, kind sir, please hand me...
Well, yeah, do you want to do a cleanup, and then...
Got
cut that out. I'm so sorry.
And our 12 views per thing are now going down to 1. Right. And we're on probation from YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, we got a 1-drop. Hypnotic Grifter 3, and Hypnotic Grifter connives.
I don't know what that is, but that's okay.
Stimulus package.
These are crazy. I talk about this is the times. This is our times, right?
This is our times. This is the one when you ask Rudy Giuliani's opinion of what a stimulus package actually should be in light of all the different things that he's going on.
You're not listening to me. You have shit on your face. There, you had a bug on your face. Okay.
I don't care. I'm not even...
Well, yeah, but I could see it. It was disturbing to see the bug on your face.
All right, we got a Foily Swamp.
There you go. Now you have one of those.
I think I had a Foily Swamp of these. Once again, Wizards, let's make all the lands full art. Then they're not special
anymore. And then
anymore.
in the city, there's no swamps to be found on there.
Yes. They're Masked Bandits. I want to say we played pre-release decks with this, and these giant casting cost ones are actually pretty fun because they do stupid things.
Yeah, down the road.
Yeah.
It's a common.
It's a common. Oh, wait, it's not foil.
No, I don't know how these are. I've never opened one of these, so I don't know how these are set up. Some of them aren't foil in these.
It's got the other art frame.
Yeah, if they do all the art or full bleed, then they usually don't foil it.
Okay, Nimble Larcenist. Oh, wait, we need to foil it. Bird Rogue. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand, and you choose an artifact, instant, or sorcery card and exile it.
That's decent.
Is it?
It's in bounce colors, so
it is decent. Braga doesn't have black. Braga's is blue-white.
Braga's blue-white.
Don't have to worry about seeing that. Oh, I did not get a money card in the gilded spot.
Oh, right. Well,
this is actually a little too bright, right? Like, I don't like foil, and this takes it to 11.
From this angle, I can't see it. I'm all over here. I can't see that.
It's a 6 casting cost vampire rogue. It's in the same world as the Masked Bandits. It does something You can exile it from your hand and then get it back later.
6 casting cost common is a no thank you.
Yes. Oh, we have a rare. Okay. Soul of Emancipation for 7.
7? Okay.
7. It's an avatar. You get a 5/7. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 3 other target non-land permanents. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
For
with
each
you.
of those permanents, its controller gets a 3/3 angel creature token with flying.
Not as good.
That means I really want to blow up my things to give myself 9 power. And what am I want to
blow up your treasure tokens?
But I can't. Yes, that's exactly what I want to blow up.
What you want to blow
because you can't blow up lands to get it
you've
either.
got 9 in the air.
Well, plus this 5. You got 14 in the air.
You got 14 in the air.
But this isn't. Well, this isn't in the air. But still, it's pretty big. Oh, we got another. I'm just gonna move all this stuff down here because these are garbage.
It's your commander card.
My commander, Audacious Swap, 3 in a red. Casualty 2. I don't know what Casualty 2 means. The owner of target non-enchantment permanent shuffles it into their library, then exiles the top card of the library. If it's a land card, they may put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, they may cast it without paying its mana cost.
All right, so it's a juiced up Chaos Warp that costs 1 more and does Casualty, whatever the hell that is.
I think Casualty means if something's died this turn, maybe you can pay 2 and copy it.
Yeah, okay. I still prefer Chaos Warp.
Chaos Warp, like, if it's a permanent, they get it. If it's a non-permanent, they're just out of luck.
It's done. You're SOL. Right?
This says you're getting something
Right.
for what I'm doing.
So you could do it yourself, I guess.
Correct.
Like if your thing's dying, it's an instant. You throw it at your thing that's dying. Up there you go.
Gala Greeters. I believe this was
This was the
box
box
topper?
topper. No, yeah, the buy a box promo.
yeah. I like this art a little bit, or at least the borderless version.
Right. It wasn't very playable though.
I played it with my Tyvar Oathbreaker deck, and y'all were like, "That thing's awful because you're getting tokens, treasure tokens."
All right.
So, here's probably the value. Jet
land.
Mirror's Garden, Trip Land. I have 1 Trip Land that I have 2 of out of this block, and I bet that's the one that I have 2 of.
Probably, yeah.
Because that's how I roll.
Right.
Wow, this is actually, hold on. Let's see, we've got 5 rares going right now. So the last one is Wiretapping.
That is an odd pack.
4 and a blue, Hideaway 5. Don't know what Hideaway
no
is. Whenever you draw your first card during each of your draw steps, draw a card. Then if you have 9 or more cards in hand, you may play the exiled... I'm going to have to read this
That's what Hideaway is. Hideaway probably exiles. You look at the top 5 cards in your hand, put one...
Oh,
yeah.
they had those lands
The
in
Hideaway
Lorwyn
lands. Yeah,
block.
that's it,
Okay.
that's it.
So I look at 5, I tuck 1 under here. Whenever you draw your first card during each of your draw steps, draw an extra card.
Bingo bango.
Okay, then if you have 9 or more cards in your hand, you may play the exile card without paying its mana cost. Okay, so by the time you cast this on turn 5, maybe turn 4,
Right.
you've probably depleted your hand. This helps you build it back up.
You're in blue though. You should
You're in
never
blue.
have a depleted hand in blue.
Right. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rares.
Yeah.
Probably not a lot of value. I mean, this is probably like $8, but the rest of these, I mean, that's $2.
Yeah, so it was fun though, and they
It's
were
fun.
free,
And
and
it
someone
was-
else paid for them.
And they were sent with love.
They were sent with love. So there you go.
Family cards.
Thank you for
Carlito?
Oh no, we're not doing that. There's too much.
We're not doing that, but we are doing this.
Oh God, he's gonna do it. No,
I-
he rips a foils aren't easy to rip up, man. There he goes. He ripped a foil. Oh, bye bye magician. Bye. Bye bye.